this is I'm tasked to do to share about the benefits of lifetime learning. Actually, during this period, I make myself a little bit productive, even though we cannot go to our center meeting. We don't have marking now. So
Louder,
I
louder.
usually I usually read books and listen to the links, listen to the stories of successful people through YouTube. Yeah. So normally I read the book of Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. I don't know if you don't know this. I know some of you already know the book, and it's so so nice. So at all, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And sometimes yung iba sa atin, some of us here find reading boring, di ba? They feel asleep, so they want to read. So another way of getting the idea of successful people is by watching the link from YouTube. Ayan. Yun nga. And then yung mga sharing ni May before. So I downloaded it, I save it, and then I listen again and again. So what are the benefits of listening to the link or reading the books? So on my experience, I have four major benefits that I gain. Number one is educate, because all of us here want to become successful, right? So, and if we want to become successful, of course, we want to know how the road to success looks like, di ba? So, and how can we know the road to success? By listening to the stories of successful people. So we can learn from them what it takes to become successful. So, because most of the time, normally, ang nakikita natin, what we usually see is the final result. Just like the successful, just like Oprah, already successful, just like other people, what we see is the final result, those people who are already successful, but behind that we do not know, we don't have any idea what these persons have been through, and what they sacrifice, how they deal with the rejections, how they deal with what is their attitude towards a lot of failures before they become successful. And we can only learn how to do that by reading books and by listening to the stories of successful people through the links through the YouTube. So another one is actually Napoleon Hill, one of the best authors in the world, mentioned one time that we will learn once we listen to the story of successful people, we will learn how the road to success looks like, and our chance of being successful, of our chance of succeeding in life will become much higher. Of course, we want that, di ba? Yung probability, yung chance natin na maging successful will become higher if we read books and if we listen to the stories of these people. So, for me yan, nakaka-inspire siya, motivate, and encourage. So just like right now, we cannot go out to do our house meeting, when we cannot go out to meet our friends. So sometimes we feel, oh, how can I increase my volume? Sometimes we seem a little bit sad or disappointed. But once we go back, once we listen to the stories of these people, of successful people, we can be inspired once again, motivate and encouraged to do more, diba? So right now we're going to share with you. I don't know if all of us here already watched this link. The video about Miss Weiwei. We know she's already successful in Amway Singapore and Emerald, also a banker before. So because itong link na to, ito yung isa sa mga favorites ko sa mga link. So Arlene, are you ready? Let's show them the video.
Wait.
Ah,
Wait, please.
yes. Because itong video na to very inspiring. It's not only about Amway, but it's about life.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, now Wei Wei. So can you introduce how long you do Amway already?
Okay, I started in 2008.
2008.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this is the 10th year I'm in Amway.
Wow, 10 years in Amway. Okay, but I know before your job is a very high income. Can you introduce your background before Amway? What is your job?
Okay, I was working in the bank. I'm a banker. We are in the commercial department. We help take care of the revenue. We find new revenue. The title is called Relationship Manager. I was with Citigroup, Corporate
Oh.
Investment Bank. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so Wei Wei, her background is very nice, and I know your income also very high.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So super high. Okay, not very high. Okay. But of course, in Singapore, everything is
Yeah.
expensive.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes high income also spend a lot.
Mm.
Okay. So can you share how you met Amway? Why you become Amway ABOs? Because I know your mother also is a loyalty customer in
Yes,
Amway.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So my encounter with Amway is since I'm young because my mom, she loves Amway products. After people introduce the products to her, my mom is a housewife. She doesn't understand what is patent, what is R&D. But when she used the product, she used it with a heart. She just fell in love with the product. She loved the product so much. And then since then, she changed all the brands at home to whatever products that Amway has.
Wow.
Yeah, so for me, I have been a user since very young. So I take Nutrilite, I use Artistry at a very, very young age. And for myself, my hobby is to study. I love studying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for me, Amway is a brand that my mother used at home.
Yes.
It has no connection to my future.
Yes.
So I believe in studying, study hard, work hard, get
Yes.
a good job, and
Yes.
then just get a good job, get a good life.
Yeah. High income.
Yeah, and if you, like in Singapore, if you get a good job, the
Yes.
income also seems quite good.
Yes.
And it seems quite like have a good life.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was the beginning. And then for me, at the beginning when Amway Singapore opened in
Yes.
2002,
2002.
2002.
Yeah. 15
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, 15 years. We just
Fif-
celebrated our 15-year anniversary.
Yeah. Last week, Amway Singapore is a 15
Yeah.
years anniversary. Okay.
That's right, that's right.
Yes.
So in the beginning, people come in, leaders from overseas come in and
Yes.
share with us. And then at that time, my husband, Dell, or in his Chinese name, Yao Wei,
Yahweh.
he,
Yes.
he started, he tried.
Yes.
Yeah? But then at the time, we are not humble.
Yes.
We never humble ourselves to learn.
Oh.
Yeah, so-
high income, high knowledge.
Yeah, then yes, in life, just like life, we will meet challenges.
Yes.
Yeah, and then because we have a day job,
Yes.
which we think, oh, okay, quite good. So we
Yes.
get drifted away. So we think, oh, maybe Amway is not for us. So we go
Yes.
back to work for our professional job. So
Yes.
what happened was in 2007,
Mm-hmm.
in 2007, actually it's April, about 10 years ago,
Yes.
I had an episode of bleeding in the brain.
Breathing in the brain.
Yeah.
So
bleeding
very
in the brain.
dangerous.
Very dangerous. Very
Yes, very
dangerous.
dangerous.
I nearly died, and
Wow.
it was due to birth defect. Birth
Wow.
defect. That means I have a defect in my brain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So God saved my life. Miraculously, I survived. I went through a 9-hour brain surgery
Yes.
in Singapore. God spared my life, give me more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at that time, at the hospital bed,
Yes.
is the time when I reflect on my life.
Ah.
And
Yes.
of course, I did not immediately make a decision, oh, I will do Amway.
Yes.
But I suddenly realized, if I'm sick, at
Yeah.
that time I lost my vision.
Yes.
If I'm sick, I lost my vision.
Wow.
I cannot move anymore because there's a bleeding in the brain.
Yes.
Which company would want me?
Yeah. No
Yeah.
company. Yeah. Cannot see and have a big problem inside your brain.
Yeah.
You
So,
have no job.
yeah.
no income, yeah.
I suddenly realized that no matter how talented,
Yes.
no matter how good is the degree,
Yes.
I still don't have security.
Yes.
Yeah, because the system, the platform that I strongly believe in, the employment platform,
Yes.
I suddenly realized that
Yes.
it has its limitation.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes,
it has its limitation that I am needed when I
yes,
can perform,
yes.
when I can contribute, when I can work.
Mm,
If my service is no longer needed, or if I cannot perform anymore,
yes,
I am no longer needed.
yes.
Yeah. So I realized the brutal truth. I learned it through my life experience, through that brain surgery.
Mm,
And of course, at the same time, I suddenly realized how short life can be.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at that time, when the bleeding in the brain episode happened, I
Yes.
felt death. I felt that I was dying. I had
Yes.
the opportunity in this life to experience death.
Mm,
It was very shocking. It was very scary.
yes.
And I suddenly feel that I haven't lived.
Mm,
So when I reflected why I wasn't ready to die, because I feel that regret that I never really lived
ah,
and I'm
yes.
already dying.
Ah,
So I
yes.
realized that I have just been busy with work and work and work.
Yes.
And then when I had this second chance again, I
Yes.
recovered miraculously. Thank God for
Yes.
extending my life. And
Yes.
of course, at the same time, we have a powerful tool which is called Nutrilite
Yes.
that help me to recover physically very well.
Yes.
And I reflected a lot after the bleeding in the brain episode, and I said, if I get to do it again, if I get to live again,
Yes.
how would I live this life?
Yes.
Yeah, so in my thinking and praying and reflection, I said, I want to live a purpose driven life, a
Yes.
very meaningful life.
Yeah. Meaningful life.
Meaningful life.
Not only walk, walk.
Yeah, not only work, work, work.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So I said the first one is I want to serve.
Serve. Yes.
Yeah, I want to serve God. Yeah.
Yes,
Serve
great.
my faith.
Amen. Yes.
Second,
Yeah.
I want to take very good care, spend quality time with my family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Company with the family. Yes.
Third is I want to be good, sincere friends. I want to help others. So all these three, faith, family, and friends.
Yes.
I said these are my purpose in life.
Yes.
Should I die again next time, if I live according to my purpose,
Yeah.
I will live in peace. That's what people say,
Yes.
rest in peace, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I said, okay, if I work in the bank again,
Yes.
I will not have time
Yeah.
to
Busy.
do all this.
Yeah. Always
Yeah.
busy.
I know money is important,
Yes.
but if we only live to chase after money, very soon you realize, yes, you get money, but you sacrifice a lot of other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at that time, I've decided I want to live a purpose-driven life. Okay.
Yes.
And the purposes are faith, family, and friends. I said
Yes.
all three don't make money. So how?
Wow.
Yeah. So I was seeking for something that
Yes.
can support my life purpose.
Mm.
Yeah. So at that time, when I started seeking, I started to, I think God knows that you're seeking. And along the journey, you know who I met? I met our mentor, Mark Lay.
Yeah. Makley. Yes.
So
You can just brief what
yeah.
you mentioned about Nalang.
Mm-mm. As we all know, Wei Wei is before she was a banker with the Citigroup, Citibank, and she was a relationship manager earning big income in Singapore. But she went through what do you call this 9-hour brain surgery because she has a defect on her in her brain. So she have, and then after the surgery, after the operation, what she realized is that uh what if she is sick, what if she lost her vision, what if she cannot move anymore, is there anyone, any company in the world that could still hire her? So that's her first realization. And I think most of us, especially those who are still employees right now or uh, who are self-employed, we have, that's a good thing or a good point to reflect on. If we can move anymore, we cannot do. If we are sick, how can we have security in our life. And that's the moment she started realizing something that um, because she almost feel that she's almost dead. She said she experienced death already, and it's so scary. So she said at during that moment, she feel that she haven't lived because all of her time were focused on the job because she has a high position in the bank. So she has a lot of responsibility in the bank. So most of her time were occupied or were wasted or were used uh, in the in her job. So in exchange for those time that she could have spent with her friends, with her family. So she realized something. So after that surgery, after that 9 hour surgery, she said to herself, she doesn't want to go back to the corporate world anymore. She want to to spend more time with her family, with her friends, and with God. But when she realized this, how can she do that if because these three, faith, family, and friends, if she focused on this, it's not income generating. So she said, how can she do all those things if if she has no money, diba? If nothing to support. So and because yeah, during those times of searching, uh she met uh she met Mr. Markley, our mentor, and from then on, she realized that there is one company which is Amway that can support with their life purpose. So ang takeaway ko doon is that uh during those times, during based on her on what she experienced, she still have that kind of positive mindset. She still she still have that hope that she can still become successful in life. So ang ano ko doon is that uh and now she's very successful in Amway Singapore. She's already emerald and earning a lot of money, having a big group, and also building her group here in Amway Philippines. So I think one of the best thing, one of the factors that successful people have is that having a positive mindset. Yeah, so that's what I really want. And I suggest that we watch this link by Miss Weiwei. We will send the link on our group chat because it's so inspiring, especially if you hear it right from her, diba? Because it's her own story. So, ang ano ka lang, because we are in this lockdown, we cannot meet Mr. Mark, diba? So, because we know Mr. Mark is our great motivator. So, I suggest to if you're not fond of reading books, try to listen to the link to the video, a lot of videos in the YouTube. Not necessarily very long video or long story, at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the video. It's okay because it can really lift up. Sometimes when we feel a little, of course, when we feel sad, we can, you know, we can get motivation and inspiration from these people. And yun nga, isa nga yun sa mga, because I watch various links, even not in Amway, successful people like Oprah. And she also mentioned there that spending a little bit time in knowing the idea of the successful people can really help a lot for us also to become successful in our work, in our business, and most especially in our life. So later, yeah, that's it. I think it's okay na. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Palakpak to Ina.